Who are you? What are you doing?
Worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is! Hallelujah!
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving and a great weekend. We are back, and with me today, of course, is my co-host, the one and only alien of aliens, Zeropium. Good morning, my friend. How are you doing?
We're all gonna come together and have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny fucking Kaye. And with Santa squeezes his fat white ass down that chimney tonight, he's gonna find the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house. My God, is it that time of year already? So
Hallelujah.
Holy shit. I saw that clip and the memory flashbacks, they're hitting me. So, good morning, Loki. Good morning, Chad. It is great to see you. I hope you Americans out there all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It is great to see you again, ready to kickstart your week off with a little Mornings of Mischief.
That's right. That's right. Damn straight. And the Grinch. That was close to an alien growl, Arwen Avalon says. Good morning. Good morning, Arwen. Good morning, everybody. Like I said, I hope you guys had a great week. I hope you guys had a great weekend. And everybody's back. Sagorp9 here with $2 Shoot Chat says, everyone check out Tim Burton's Wednesday. I will check it out. I heard it was absolute trash, but I will check it out.
Maybe that's what makes it worth it.
I don't know. Maybe that's what the draw is. I do know that the draw for Disney isn't Bob Chapek. Got the axe. The man got the axe, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to tell you something. 2 years ago, we did a stream with me, Lorana Creel, Fat Steven Seagal, Mike, Mexican Iron Man, for the Disney's earning call of 2020. And in that earning call, you can go back and check it out. In that earnings call, Bob Chapek said that by 2024, Disney will have spent $8 to $9 billion on content for Disney Plus. 8 to 9 billion by 2024. Just recently, we talked about Warner Brothers and DC and Zaslav, who came in and said we were blowing $1 billion a month on content no one wanted that wasn't making us any money. And I said, God, I would love to find out what Disney spent this last year on content. Word around the campfire, this year alone, Disney has spent $30 billion on content for Disney Plus that has not made them money.
Raise your hands if you are surprised by that at all. Yeah, I thought so.
$30 billion.
Yeah, so not even halfway towards their projected spending limits or whatever bracket they were putting them into. Not even halfway there. Yeah, not even halfway, and they've blown it up to over $30 billion on crap that's not making them any money. You would think even just a little bit, since we're not even halfway to their projection timeline, you would think you would get a hint, a little tiny hint. So, oh, maybe we're doing something wrong here. Nope, keep going. Burn all the money. Wipe your asses with $100,000 bills. Spend.
Jugger Boy says Phase 4 films alone over $2 billion invested. I'm not even talking about movies that are going to the cinema. I'm talking about television series that are making their way to Disney Plus. Content that was filmed for Disney Plus, which is Andor, the Star Wars series, Mandalorian Season 3, things that cost this year $30 billion just this year. Shows, and here's what I don't understand. This is the crazy part about this, okay? Word around the campfire is that, give me just a second, let me pull up the name of the show, because God, it gets me every time. Doogie Kamaloa MD.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what Doogie Kamaloa MD is? It's the Hawaiian version of Doogie Howser MD.
I was gonna say there's only one Doogie I know, and it's of the Hauser, and I'm thinking, man, what? So is this like
okay?
Is it a dub?
This show was created for Disney Plus, and one of the things that Bob Chapek has allegedly done is he has taken this show and a few others and put them on Disney's other networks, so that he can say, well, this was on ESPN's budget. Now, from what I understand, and this is the crazy ass part about this. This is one of the things that's just coming out, is that this show cost as much to make as Book of Boba Fett. Doogie Kamealoha MD cost as much to make as the book of. Wait, what?
So this is a legit recreation of Doogie Howser in Hawaii.
Yes.
This is a show they're making from scratch, just copying Doogie Howser and placing it in Hawaii.
Yes.
Kamahame,
man squatch? I don't know yet.
What in the name of holy Christmas hell has that got to do with anything, and why is that even relevant? Did they think that would be a good investment? Really goes to show you their priorities are way out of whack this year.
Apparently, yes. The Hawaiian, yes, then they are. Yes. Seriously, they're rebooting Doogie Hawaiian style. Yes.
I mean,
Kamalamalea.
Yeah.
Kamalamaloha.
Mukalakahiki. Come on, you wanna lay me.
Come on, you wanna lay me.
I'm all for a good classy Hawaiian shirt, but come on, man. Jeez.
Of cooking the books. Well, this is what they're estimating. This is what they are estimating. This is going to be around $30 billion. They're sifting through. The Wall Street Journal and other institutions are sifting through it. There is an investigation going on. So 2 years ago, when all of this shit went down, when Iger left and Chapek came in, Iger was going to run for president in 2024. That's not going to happen now. And rightly so. There's no way Iger can take on DeSantis. I'm not going to get into a giant political fight this morning, but DeSantis has shown the mouse is weak, and the mouse can't take on DeSantis, period. DeSantis has bitched out the mouse, bent it over without a reach around, and shown the mouse who the boss is, which is DeSantis. Iger, because of Chapek, Iger has no political bones he can hold because DeSantis is going to kick the shit out of him in an election. There's no way he can run. So he can't run. He's not going to run for president. Not this term anyway. Maybe in 6 years. But even then, if DeSantis is still running strong, there's nothing he can do to DeSantis because he's just a runaway freight train right now. So he can't do that. Chapek has ruined that possibility for Iger because Chapek is all over the map. He can't make decisions. He can't decide on things. He can't decide whether he's going to be pro this, pro that. He's back and forth. He's wishy-washy. But that doesn't mean that he hasn't done exactly what they wanted him to do. You see, 2 years ago, we called it and we said Disney's hiding money and moving money around. They are the next Enron. That is exactly what they are. They are the next Enron. If anybody remembers what happened to Enron, Enron moved a lot of money around and hid a lot of shit until they went under. And they were the biggest, baddest company around until they weren't, until they were nothing. That is exactly what Disney has done.
You think he's got 2 financial books, one that he keeps to himself and one that he legitimately files to the IRS? Oh my God. It's Dan Snyder all over again.
Psychodorf9 with the $5 super chat says, starting on block 23 from my phone, enter into chapter 11 of my story. That's a great way to keep up with what you're doing with your writing, brother. Keep it up. Keep up with it on your phone, write wherever you go. Every time you have a minute, use your phone. That might just be what I do and what I got, the great advice I got from somebody, a really good writer out there named Dega. Wow. Thank you so much, Psychodorf9, for that $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one is just for you, brothers. Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful.
Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill. Hey, Loki, Valiant gave a good analysis of what might have been happening at Disney. I imagine he did. Valiant is the money guy. You want to talk about money and where money is going? That is who you want to look at. Cameron Paja posited that Disney's CFO heavily exposed the company to FTX and Sam Bankman Fried. Take your hat up, boy. That's right.
My hat's off.
They have put themselves in this position. I want to tell you something. This whole streaming thing, this whole deal that happened a couple years ago, everybody's got to have their own streaming service. I want to tell you, all these companies lined up like fucking lemmings, ladies and gentlemen, and said, oh my God, they're jumping off the bridge. Let's all jump off the bridge. These companies were making money when their content was going to Netflix, and they didn't have to do anything about it. These companies were making money when their content was going to Amazon, and they didn't have to do anything about it. They could just sit back and make money off of their television. They could just sit back and make money off of their movies. Streaming is convenient. I'm going to tell you, it got a lot of people through the coof. Streaming is very convenient. You just pull something up, you click a button, and you watch it. I love my physical media. Happy Dinosaur, 8K. Physical media versus streaming. Physical media is going to win every time. I want my DVDs. I want my Blu-rays. I want my 4K discs. 4K looks better and sounds better on a disc than it does on a streaming service. That's just a fact. They
Plus,
don't have to.
I was going to say, yeah. Plus, there's that whole, still having that sense of ownership over your physical media. Feel like you have the right to enjoy it on your own terms without using any internet.
Project Storytime says Iger is why Disney is where it is. I'm calling it now. Apple will buy Disney in a few years. No matter how you look at it, when Chapek showed up, and Tom over at Midnight's Edge and Andre nailed this. Chapek was doomed as soon as he walked in that door and accepted that position. He was doomed to failure. Iger had his people in key positions. Iger stands were there, and they were never going to let Chapek succeed at anything because they wanted what they wanted, and they had their own mission and their own goals aside from Chapek. Why was Gavin Newsom in California still going to Iger for everything Disney related if Iger wasn't the CEO and the leader of the company? Why was Gavin Newsom in California still going to Bob Iger and not going to Chapek? Because he knew who was still controlling the company. He knew who was still controlling the company. Chapek is the fall guy. Chapek was the fall guy. This guy was the fall guy. As soon as the coup hit and as soon as these decisions needed to be made, Iger was out and Chapek was in. And Chapek was a park guy. He came from the parks. They don't give a shit about any of those people. They do not give a damn about those people. You can see how they treat the park employees. Just see how they treat everyone that works for the parks. They don't give a shit about those people. Chapek was the fall guy. He was always going to be the fall guy. And he had to fight against the Iger stance as soon as he showed up as CEO.
That's a mouthful.
And Joker voice, exactly. The woke have suffered major losses. Warner Brothers, Twitter, FTX. They couldn't afford to lose Disney, and they're going to. They're going to. Disney is a house of cards built on mud. The foundation of Disney is mud. And you know what happens when you build something on mud. It sinks, and it's going to. It's only a matter of time. We said this 2 years ago. We said this during the earnings call 2 years ago, that this is what they were doing and that they were moving money around like a shell game. And that's exactly what has happened. We called this. Loriana called it. Mike called it. I called it. Fat Steven called it. 2 years ago, we all called it. That this is what they were doing. And now we are starting to have proof that this is exactly what they are doing.
At least they're consistently predictable. There's our awkward silence of the day. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, Zero's really got no material today because I'll tell you this real quick. This is a prime example of why I keep myself in a bubble. When I'm not doing a show, when I'm not at work, when I'm not, actually living like a normal person, I'm in a bubble. I wouldn't say I shelter myself, but I keep myself away from shit like this because there's, to me, in my life, at this point in my life, with everything I have, like not material wise, but everything going on, the way we live our lives these days, not much out there is worth it. There's so many things out there. It's like, hey, did you see this? Did you see that? No, I didn't. I really couldn't care less. I don't know. Maybe it's an age thing, but man, it's just really hard to get excited about things these days. I don't know what it is, but the Disney way, prime example of why that is. You've been so beaten down to a point where you're just jaded about everything. And maybe that's kind of a negative outlook, but damn, sometimes that's just the way it is.
And Chris Persia brings up having that Tom at Mead confirmed it. Always watch with a player that is not connected to Wi-Fi. The reason why is they can update your disc and skip scenes. There are scenes that can be removed that you can't watch anymore. Biggest offender of this was the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner. There's a scene where the sheriff of Nottingham uses his feet to spread Maid Marian's legs, and that was removed. You can watch it clear as day. You can watch it on a player that's not connected to Wi-Fi, and the scene's there. You watch it with a connected player that's connected to Wi-Fi. It will update. It will update the player, and then it will hide that scene like it's not there. And you're like, what in the holy hell? Why is it doing this? Because they're trying to update and hide things. They don't want you to see things. They don't want you to go, wait, I remember it's got this scene in it. Wait, hold on. Didn't this happen before? Yes, it did, but they don't want you to see that.
Yeah, that's why any player of mine, if it's not a phone or a computer, none of my shit is connected to the internet. Absolutely nothing. And it hasn't been for many, many years. And it never will be for many, many more years.
Pointless censorship. Yes, absolutely. Just like they did with Splash and how they removed her butt and put like a bath mat over her butt when she went to run in the water. Yes.
Yeah.
And good morning, Legendary Tron. Hope you were doing well, brother. He fights for the users, ladies and gentlemen. If you aren't subscribed to Legendary Tron, make sure you make your way over there. And speaking of someone to be subscribed to, Machiny Draws. What is up, my friend? Machiny has been doing race stuff. I voted, by the way. Ridge Racer. Huge Ridge Racer fan here. So Ridge Racer 7. Heck yeah, Matt. Can't wait. Keep racing, brother. I just got Pro Street to work on my computer. So I spent like half a day Saturday trying to get Pro Street to work on my computer. And I finally got it working around 1 a.m. and sat there and drag raced for like an hour that night and then played Sunday. So, yes.
Nice.
Why would you censor the bad guy doing bad things? Because they don't want you to see a guy treating a female like that, whether he's bad or not.
That, and this day and age, you also don't really want to see a bad guy. They want you to think, oh, he's not all bad. He's kind of like an anti-hero. Just take all of that uber sensitive stuff out and just make him a guy that's just distastefully tolerable.
And Das Whoopin', have a good one, my friend. Thank you for being here, and good morning, brother. Happy holidays, Gary Mendoza. Good morning.
I can't believe it's the holiday season already. I mean, Jesus. I mean, what's the calendar look like coming up? What is, oh God. I mean, are you guys seriously ready for a Boxing Day 0 hour special? We're all going to be so turkey hungover. It's going to be unbelievable. We'll be live on mic going, hey, Merry Christmas. And, yeah, happy holidays and all that. Yeah.
Humor and Waffles brings up the Mad TV sketch with the Old Christian Pax Network showing The Sopranos. Each episode was only 2 minutes long. Back when censorship was funny. Yeah, I remember the chicken soup for your soul. How about tomato sauce for your ass? It's the Italian version.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, Joker voice is out there somewhere. I haven't found you yet, but I will. And when I catch you, I will eat the fattest, tastiest pizza you've ever seen in front of you, and you won't be able to do a damn thing about it.
Have a great one, Joker voice.
Adios, my friend. Apparently, me and Pat S are going to start boxing All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Round one, motherfucker. Ding ding.
I'll referee round one. Fight.
All right. Me and you, 2 hits. Me hitting you, you hitting the floor. Anytime you're ready, pal.
Finish him.
Finish him. Oh shit, what's the button combo? Up. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Hold
So
block and hit down 3 times.
hold
That's
block
not
and
that
hit
one.
down. All right, so not to veer too far off here, but with everything we've already hammered out here, with the projected 30 plus billion they've already spent halfway through their projected time frame, how much more financially?
Oh, that's
wise?
just this year.
Yeah, that's
Just
just this
30
year.
billion just this year. So that's not counting
Yeah.
2020 and 2022. Whatever was left in 2020 to spend, whatever was in 2021, that's not counting any of that. So
Mhm.
God only knows what they spent in 2020 and 2021.
Yeah. So how much further financially do you think they're going to go with this before their end of their projected time frame?
I think it's going to be in the 75 to 90 billion dollar range.
And what do you
Unless Iger just stops everything, which he can't do. That's what I'm talking about this lemming shit. People going off of buildings. These companies were all told you have to make your own streaming service. But Paramount said it, CBS said it, Disney said it, Warner Brothers said it, HBO. Everybody decided to go off and do their own streaming service because they were told, oh my God, you have to do this and you have to do this now. It doesn't matter how much money it costs. Paramount has lost like $50 billion on their streaming service. That includes CBS. Okay. So you take CBS, the CBS Plus, you take Paramount Plus, you combine them, $50 billion they've lost. That's insurmountable for a studio.
Yeah.
You want to know why you haven't seen anything huge coming out of Paramount? Because they've wasted all of this money on this streaming service that is going to fold. It's going to fold. They're not going to be able to keep up with it, which means they're going to have to sell all that content back to someone else. They pulled all the Star Trek off of Netflix, Amazon, all of that. They were just making money off of that. Okay, how much do we want this year for all the Star Trek? Well, how about $250 million from Netflix and $250 million from Amazon, and we'll call it good. That's $500 million they were making for doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's all costing them money. You get a free Paramount sub when you sign up for Walmart Plus membership right there. This is this is what they're not telling anybody. Oh my God, we have this many people subscribing. Do you know I got a year of Disney Plus that I deleted. I had to delete my account to get rid of it because I didn't want to be on their number sheet. I probably still am anyway. For having Xbox Live for a year. So I signed up for Xbox Live for a year, the ultimate package, and I got a year of Disney Plus for free.
Woo.
And I was just like, I had to delete my Disney Plus account to get rid of it because that was the only way to be like, no. Because at first I was like, okay, whatever. And then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I constantly talk shit about these people. I don't want to support, even if it's free. I don't want to support this business model. And I deleted it. I deleted my entire account. I didn't want it.
It was the right thing to do. I mean, you don't want that taint following you around. Even if it was free, it'd be one thing to have it and, never use it. But still, I'd be feeling guilty to myself. Like, nope, I don't want to support these guys. I don't even want access to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And Punk Waddle that says it absolutely right. Netflix had decent original content until everyone pulled out. Now they make filler content.
Yeah.
Netflix was making some good shows. Witcher was one of them. Now that's gone. What do they got? They got Stranger Things. One more season of Stranger Things. Then you tell me something that's on Netflix that's hot. Witcher's not anymore. Cable's gone. You tell me one thing at Netflix that is hot. Give me a reason to sign up for Netflix right now. Give me one reason to sign up to Netflix right now.
We still got the Star Treks up here. off the top of my head, yeah.
They're not here because Paramount Plus, because of Paramount Plus in the US, Netflix lost all the Star Trek shit.
Yeah. You see, and that's the problem. Someone in chat pointed it out too. You know, once everyone buys back their rights to start promoting their own content, making their own shows with their own streaming services, you know, like anything else that's oversaturated, the market gets so diluted. It's just absolutely crazy. And then what happens? The money gets spread around too thin because they have to spend money to make their own money back, which 9 times out of 10 isn't working that well.
And Stranger Things and Cobra Kai are both ending. You have one last season of Stranger Things and one last season of Cobra Kai. And the last season of Cobra Kai isn't guaranteed yet. They're not filming. They haven't been okayed. So.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
And Krampus Jeebus says Star Trek is on HBO Max.
Well,
I'll have to double check here because I don't remember any of that being on HBO Max, but maybe it is. I don't know. But Paramount was making money off of Paramount and CBS were making money off of Star Trek going to other places. Netflix, Amazon. You make $500 million a year on that. Just loaning them out. You're not doing anything for that money. Yeah. That's free money. That is free money.
Yeah. Sign off on it, sit on your ass and make bank. It was that simple.
Now it's costing them. Every month, every year, it's costing them money. How many people here we got 50 people in here. Thank you all this morning for being here. 50 freaking people. Please hit that like button. Make sure you're still subscribed and that bell's rung. How many of you have Paramount Plus?
Nah.
How many of you have Paramount Plus?
Put a plus in chat and then 0, like the number 0. If you
Project
don't have
Storytime says my sister-in-law has Paramount Plus for the Nickelodeon stuff. She got it through Amazon. So Paramount isn't even getting all the money. Leia Rose, 1. Man Squatch, 2. Nope. Putting Star Trek back behind the paywall. I mean, we got 2 people. 2 people. Pat S has plus. That's 3. So 3.
I'm getting a lot
4.
of 4. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of my wife has it, but I don't.
4 people. 4 people in a room of 50 have Paramount Plus. And you know what it's for? Most of those people, mainly it's Star Trek. Mainly it's going to be Star Trek. God. So 4 people out of 50. Human Waffles, that's 5. Okay, so 1/10 of you, 1/10.
Yeah.
1/10 of you have Paramount Plus.
All right.
They don't have much of anything. Go ahead.
Now, I was gonna say, all right, now for let's see if we can get some contrast here. How many of you in chat currently have, or maybe even use Netflix? 1 in chat if you use it, 0 if you don't.
You mean have it and don't?
Have it or don't have it. Yeah.
Okay, so 1 if you have Netflix, 0 if you don't. 1 if you have it, 0 if you don't. Leia Rose has Netflix, 0. We've got 4 people have it, 5 people have it, 6 people have it, 7 people have it, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wife.
There's some
that
contrast.
Still counts. Oh yeah, there's a big difference. Yeah. Psychodorf 9 says no. I have Crunchyroll. I have Crunchyroll too, and Funimation.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Those are the only ones I pay for anymore. I've got a year of Amazon Plus for free. Jesus Christ, a Prime, whatever it is. I've got a year of Prime I got for free.
Well, there's your sociological experiment. I'm not trying to pinpoint which is better than the other, but I mean, you know, when it comes down to it, just our little group alone has that much of a contrast in the poll there. That might be telling you a little bit something.
And the only reason I got Prime for free is I have a business account through Amazon. Krampus Jeebus with $2 super chat says Fanta. You want a Fanta?
I want a Fanta. Fanta.
Let's
Fanta.
give him a
Fanta.
Fanta. Skull! Fanta. Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna Fanta? Mexican Iron Man wants a Fanta. Mexican Iron Man wants a Fanta. Yes, he wants a Fanta. Ah, Fanta. John Candy drinks a Fanta.
You know what we should do for Christmas? Santa Fanta.
Santa Fanta.
Somebody, who was it there? Punkwater was asking who has Tubi. That's actually on my TV. I've used it a few times. There's a lot of shit on there. Tubi. Yeah, there's a lot of shit on there in my geographical region anyway, but there's actually some gems on there as well. I was surprised.
And Larry says, I've got all the Star Trek I want on physical media.
Yeah,
can't argue with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. No matter what, physical is best. So let's get physical.
I can't argue with that. So I've got the original series on Blu-ray, the remastered Blu-ray. I've got the movies on Blu-ray and 4K. I've got Next Gen on Blu-ray, which is beautiful. I want to tell you, the restoration of Next Gen on Blu-ray is absolutely beautiful.
Spaceship gasm. Oh
yes. Deep Space Nine on DVD because they have not Blu-ray restored Deep Space Nine yet. They keep giving us rumors. Me and Tom over at Midnight's Edge are sitting with bated breath waiting for the DS9.
My heart's all aflutter. Could you imagine how high def Jadzia's spots would look? Ugh.
I'd bust a nut if they came out with that in 4K. Oh, yeah. Dude, I'd flip out. I'd absolutely flip out if they did a 4K remaster of Deep Space Nine, and it deserves it. Some of the best Star Trek you'll ever watch is on Deep Space Nine. Voyager,
friggin'
I can deal with Voyager. Give me a Blu-ray, whatever. But I got that on DVD. I've got Enterprise on Blu-ray, so I don't really need anything else.
Would you like a 4K rendition of the animated series? All 3 seasons of it?
Give it to me on Blu-ray and let me watch it. I'll tell you what, they can fit a lot of shit in a DVD today. So I've got one of the things I've got the Voltron sets. Okay, so if everybody remembers the tins that came out, the DVD tins, the anniversary set. And then I've got a whole nother set, which is the newer set that you can get at Walmart for like $50, right?
Yeah.
So there are 5 episodes, like around 5 or 6 episodes a disc on the original re-release on DVD. Those are the ones in the metal tins. The new ones, there's like 12 episodes a DVD. So they've just upped the compression and done a whole new set.
Yeah.
So you can put a lot of shit on a DVD. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, sure.
I've got the animated series. I'm pretty sure it's on a Blu-ray because I got the Ultimate TOS collection.
Yeah.
That's what we watch.
Yeah. Project Storytime was I animated series was 2 seasons, right? That's right, because TOS was 3 seasons, was it not?
Yes.
Yeah,
the original series is 3 seasons.
Yeah, that's right. I was getting those 2 mixed up. Thank you for correcting me. I'm a dumbass in high def.
So give me the Blu-rays and give it to me raw and riddling. Humor and waffles.
Somebody sound clip. Give it to me raw. I wouldn't do that for.
So the ultimate collection, the ultimate box set I have has the original series, in the original in the original airing. I've got the remastered. Those are all on Blu-ray. I've got the movies, which are all on Blu-ray, 1 through 6, which includes the director's cuts. And then I've got the DVD of the motion picture director's cut because they never came out on Blu-ray until recently. So I've got the original DVD of the director's cut of 1, and then I've got the animated series, and I do believe the animated series is all on Blu-ray. So I'll have to check once we're done. But I'm pretty sure it's everything, almost everything on Blu-ray besides the director's cut of the motion picture.
Sounds like you've got a weekend coming up. A weekend's not enough to binge all that shit.
No, you can't. No.
Marathon.
No. But I love my next gen on Blu-ray. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Give me the Blu-ray releases. Paramount. You want to spend some money on some shit, spend it on the things that the customer wants, which are the Blu-ray releases and the 4K releases of Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Remaster Voyager. I know there are people out there that'll buy the remasters of Voyager. So give them what they want. You don't have to worry about that with Enterprise. That's already done. They're already on Blu-ray. Just give us what we want. Give us what we freaking want.
Yeah, and give it to us raw. Because I'll tell you what we want, what we really, really want. We want it raw.
I tell you what you want, what you really, really want.
I want it raw. I want it raw. Yeah.
Somebody's gonna clip that, and it's not.
Somebody's probably gonna clip that. Yeah. Loki started it. # blame Loki.
Blu-ray doesn't generate recurring subscription revenue, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Right there.
And I was thinking, you get all the figureheads up at the corporate offices there, thinking, well, streaming services, we can do whatever we want with. That's a service that we gain continuous revenue for. Not a lot of people are buying physical media as much as they used to. Blah blah blah. Shut up. Just consider it an investment.
Shockwave. If you want a physical copy of Space Above and Beyond, have Psychodorf DM me your address on Twitter. I will send you a physical copy of Space Above and Beyond. I do not have a copy of Dark Matter, but I do have a copy of Space Above and Beyond if you want it. We'll just call it a Merry Christmas from Loki.
Apparently, I'm getting blamed for a lot of stuff now. Thanks,
it's
guys.
all your fault.
Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate your support. Thanks a lot. Xeno Spice. That sounds like something I've had before. I don't know.
Loki, will you see Shin Ultraman in theaters or wait until Blu-ray? Probably wait until Blu-ray. I love my Godzilla in theaters. A lot of that other stuff, I have to see it in theater. But the Godzilla stuff, I do. When I see something that they're like never before seen in the United States of America in a theater, I'm like, Godzilla! I'm going. Dun 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 dun.
My God.
Yeah.
We are full of the memes today, ladies and gentlemen. Alien Spice and everything nice, even though I'm not so nice, which makes you think twice.
June Wong with a $2 super chat says, I want TNG AI altered for Troy in skirts, all episodes.
That'd be the last thing they do. I'm sorry. They would make, they'd put uniforms on everyone that all look exactly the same.
And thank you for the $2 super chat. June Wong. Leia says, older Godzilla I have collected. I've got the Criterion collection. I've got everything on Blu-ray. I'm happy with my Godzilla collection. So
then that's all that matters.
Right. As the
Star
Oxen cut of Alien 3. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The assembly cut, which filled in so many more blanks than we even knew we needed.
It's a dragon. It's a dragon.
I'd like to hear more about this. You know what my favorite scene in that movie is when the alien pops down when Clemens is getting ready to shoot up Ripley with his magical dope there, and the alien comes down, crushes his head, and then they all run in or whatever, and Ripley runs into the cafeteria. It's like, it's here. It got Clemens, and rumor mill control guy was like, blah, 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 squeezing his little stress ball. And then the alien comes down through the duct and picks him up. And and dude's just sitting there holding the chair. Fuck. That was my favorite. Ugh.
Chris Fisk says we need a bumper of Godzilla roaring skull. Well, Chris, how do you know we don't already have that? For June Wong's $2 super chat, thank you so much, June Wong. You guys keep the fires burning bright here on Valhalla, and this one's just for you and Chris. Skull! That is an OG skull.
Yeah, and I hope that blew some eardrums to all you headphone users. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I should have warned everybody if you have
That's
headphones.
okay.
Yeah,
we're all about surprises. Hell yeah. Do I mate like the Vulcans every 7 years?
No, he runs by, holds up the peace sign, the live long and prosper, and teabags. He'll teabag. He'll just like, live long and prosper, bitch, and then runs off.
Yeah, that's why
rubs his balls on the carpet like a dog and holds up the live long and prosper sign and then runs.
All 4 of them. 1/8 Krogan.
The quad.
Right. That's the quad kicker. Yeah.
You got one hell of a quad, Shepherd. Shepherd.
Grunt. Rex.
Shepherd.
Oh my God. Off the rails today. Oh, just wait till we're all hungover on Boxing Day.
What? Why is it suddenly quiet? Yeah, after the
you mentioned tea bags and everything just shuts up. Yep, that's why I practice them squats, folks.
Darius Munchausen with a $1.49 super sticker. It is a bag of popcorn. Thank you so much, Darius Munchausen. Thank you, brother. Long live Grunt. That's right. Long live Grunt. So you got one hell of a quad, Shepherd.
Currently going through the legendary edition myself. I'm feeling very back at home now. It's
Shepherd.
Can't wait to bang my blue wife again.
Did you know what? Someone blew my mind away the other day. They said, oh no, you can absolutely fuck over the Krogan, keep what's his name in your party, the doctor, and still make them happy. You just don't ever talk to Rex. Don't ever talk to Rex, and that conversation will never happen, and the Krogan won't leave. And
I was pretty sure that if you don't cure the genophage, Rex finds out about it anyway and confronts you on the Citadel.
Yes, the way you avoid that is you avoid the conversation. There's a way to skip that conversation with Rex and make it never happen, and they'll never leave.
So you gotta kind of glitch your way through it, do you?
Yeah, you gotta kind of glitch your way through it.
So it's not.
There's a way to. It's a non-legit, but it's a way to get over like 1800 support anyway. Project Storytime says Rex needs to be dead for that. Okay, well, I didn't know that. I just heard someone, have Rex die in a minute. And well, fuck that. Rex ain't dying. Rex
ain't dying, man. Come on,
Rex is my boy.
Yeah, Rex. So. Rex is the Worf. Garrus is our Chewbacca, although with a little better dialect.
So I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. We have our own Morden. We have our own Dr. Morden in Valhalla. His name is Dega Outlaw. And if
had to
you
be
haven't,
someone else may have gotten it wrong.
That's right. If you haven't connected those dots yet, go back and listen to Morden, and then go listen to Adega do his rendition of the machine, where he talks about his steampunk machine. Yes, must be done now. Yes, things to do, steam machines to make. Go and listen to Adega's rendition of that, and then go and listen to Morden, and you are like, holy fuck, Adega
Wow.
Outlaw is Morden from Mass Effect.
God, is he also a very model of a scientist Solarian?
Yes.
Wow. One day, I know we've probably almost beaten this to death, but one day we'll have to have a Mass Effect day.
Yes, and they're both doctors. So yeah, right
so
there.
It makes sense.
Adega, no holiday for me. No.
Study seashells. Study seashells on the beach. Yes. Much safer. Less hostile enemies that way.
Yes.
God, R.I.P. Morden. I unofficially renamed my medical bay after Morden.
And Crispus is just dying in chat. He knows what I'm talking about.
Oh,
he
man.
knows. He's like,
He
yes,
knows, man.
Morden is Adega. Yes, absolutely. So
report to the ship as soon as possible. We'll bang, okay?
I'm Commander Shepard. And this is my favorite channel on YouTube.
This is my favorite channel on YouTube. How would you feel about an endorsement from the one who took down Saren?
He knows.
Oh god.
He knows what's up.
He knows. One day, folks, we'll have a Mass Effect day. All bets will be off. We'll just have some fun with it.
Larry with $5 super chat says, get your physical media while you can. They're releasing less and less every year. Lots of older releases are only on eBay. More are out of print.
Yeah.
He's right. Everything's moving digital, and they're forcing this. They are pushing this. This is the reason why companies are going under. This is the reason why these companies are as indebted as they are, is because of this streaming shit.
Yeah.
The push. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, because I mean, have you ever noticed, like, even when, like, if you can't find a physical copy of something you want somewhere, you'll go looking online, and the only thing you can find is just a cheap, video transfer to a DVD or a Blu-ray with no special packaging or anything like that. Everything's all stock. Because man, they're really starting to cheap out on this stuff, and it's a scary thought. How many knots do I have on my belt? Are we talking belt holes or something else? I'm not following here. Oh, 3 knots. 3 knots for you. It's not up, it's not in, and you're not getting your money back.
What?
That's what a hooker would say to a sea captain.
Okay.
How fast do you think we're going, Captain? Oh, about 3 knots. Only 3 knots? Yeah. It's not up. It's not in.
You know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry. I legitimately have no idea.
At least Wendy's not here.
Don't say, oh, you had to go and say.
We've been lucky. There.
We've been lucky. It's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks.
Lucky.
But
thank you, Larry, for your $5 super chat, my friend.
But as the acting Picard diplomat of Valhalla, I will approach it from a diplomatic standpoint. If I can better understand what makes that psycho bitch tick, then maybe I'll have a better chance of staying away from it to begin with.
Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. We've got 6 minutes though. So
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Oh my God. There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh God. So well, how are we gonna wrap up this morning, Loki?
Back what you want to, ladies and gentlemen. And if you do not like what these companies are doing, if you do not like how they are canceling people, how they are removing great content, how they are replacing great content with crap, how they're doing nothing but remakes, if you don't like any of this stuff, don't just listen to us say, vote with your wallet and stop paying for it. Stop paying for it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay Netflix. I'm sorry. I don't have Netflix. I'm not going to go back to Netflix. I'm not going to get Netflix again. I'm not going to pay for Prime. I got a sweet thing from my business account where they kind of kicked in Prime for free for a year. That's great, whatever, because normally you can't watch anything on a business account. So they just unlocked it. Great. When that's over, I'm not going to re-up it. I'm not. There's no point in doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay for Paramount. I'm not gonna pay for these other things. I pay for Crunchyroll and for Funimation because there's stuff on there I actually enjoy watching. And at the moment, they aren't pushing a whole bunch of shit in my face saying that this is what I need to be watching and forcing that on me. So I'll pay their fee. I don't mind paying $10 a month to either one of those. Daryl the Derelict says, I need some this morning. Some asthma. Some asthma. And Steven calls it. Okay, we'll give you some brother. Thank you so much, Daryl the Derelict, for that $2 super chat. And thank you, Larry, for yours. You guys keep the fires burning bright here on Valhalla. And this one is just for you, gentlemen. Skull and tuck and roll.
God, I want to punch an old woman in the face.
Yes. That is damn right.
Hell yeah.
So thank you, brother, so much. Thank you both, Larry, and Daryl the Derelict. Thank you guys. Chris Fiss says a peach. You know what this is. The kids don't, but you do.
Is that a snail trail coming after that peach there? My oh my.
Funimation owns Crunchyroll, and after what they did to Vic, I could not support Crunchyroll anymore.
God. Well,
they're now owned by Funimation.
Yay. Because I'll tell you what, this day and age, folks, it's the easiest thing to do. Just keep your wallet closed. You don't
have a great one, Arwen. See
you later. Thank you for stopping by. Morning bacon wouldn't be the same without you.
She says it's a peach.
She's a peach, y'all. She does give us the vapors, I do declare. But yeah, keep them wallets closed. It is the easiest thing to do. You don't have to do anything else. Just keep the wallets closed. Even if you're just one person doing it, at least that gives you a bit of self-respect.
A snail trail that moonlights monthly as a bingo dabber.
Wow. I never really was a bingo guy. I was more of a Dabo kind of guy.
Dabo!
Wasting.
So there was a channel that I frequented. That's where the idea came from. Honestly, that's what they did. They did the Dabo. Dabo! Every time they got a super chat. And I was like, shit, dude, what can I do? Do a skull, and do different videos. Different videos. Why not?
It's creative. People like it.
But the dollar bill, straight up the dollar bill. I was like, what little video could I play that? Oh, a dollar bill. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
I've never seen a dollar. Dabo with Lita is a trademark of Quark Enterprises.
Time for some umaks.
The Grand Nagus is here, Quark. Oh my god.
And I brought Lita.
I really hope she rubs my lobes again like the way she did it last time. But I may need a holodeck for that. The private suite.
Oh my god. All right, guys, we're out of here. Thank you so much for being a part of this morning. Thank you, everybody. Thank you guys for your super chats. I'm glad everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Take care. I need an adult too. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend and and bring an adult with you to Mornings of Mischief. Take care, everybody.
Shepherd.
I need some good ear rubbing.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.